Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, thanks to the SmackDown ring. Coming up, Jacob Fatu addressed the WWE Universe after he claimed Solo Sikoa. What's the consequences for Jacob Fatu and what Solo Sikoa has planned up his sleeve? Jacob turning on. We'll talk about it coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Also, too, going to follow off from Money in the Bank. Naomi win for women's Money in the Bank. She is the new Mrs. Money in the Bank. And I'd like to say, proceed with caution. We'll hear from Naomi coming up here before wrestling show. What she had to say about her big win, winning the Money in the Bank briefcase this past week. Also, too, we hear the King of the Ring tournament. And see right here, the Beans King of the Ring. That's Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Cisco One Andrade. Which one is full win? We advance to the King of the Ring tournament. We'll talk about it coming up here. There's another King of the Ring tournament. Randy, LA Knight, no, I don't even have, but 8 men, 9-point spot. 1-2. The advance on the King of the Ring tournament. We'll talk about it. Well, King of the Ring tournament as well coming up. Kick SmackDown off the current WWE champion John Cena, who returned after the confrontation with CM Punk. The match was made for the Night of Champions, CM Punk versus John Cena. Live review once again. See get the pro wrestling show started here now. Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host here. And you're going to the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is key. Tell a friend, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Alright. We get SmackDown started with this. You see right here, John Cena got ambush attack by R-Truth want a piece of John Cena real bad. John Cena don't want no part of R-Truth. You can tell you right now. Well, you kick things off with this. John Cena confronted Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton got a bit of a history with John Cena, who's kind of like loving to stir up the pot. John Cena telling everybody that he's going to do what he needs to do in order for John Cena, having Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton jockeying in position for a shot at the goal. Well, Randy Orton was in action. He was in the King of the Ring tournament. Randy Orton went against Andrade, went against Aleister Black, LA Knight, and Carmelo Hayes. Well, Randy Orton emerged victorious. Randy Orton will get the will advance to King of the Ring slot. One thing about Randy Orton wants to be King of the Ring. As we recall, remember, the King of the Ring winner gets a shot at SummerSlam. I kind of know who they're kind of leaning towards in this King of the Ring tournament. So keep your eyes close on that. What's going on with that? Then I also confronted the general manager, Nick Aldis. John Cena and Nick Aldis had a little confrontation. I don't know what that was all about. But we saw how that went down. Speaking of Aldis, Aldis telling what's her name, Selena Vega, that she may be have to look for, who, Selena Vega and I'm going against Julia for the U.S. Women's title. So that'll be an interesting match to see Julia versus Selena Vega, whenever that may be. So you keep a close eye on that as well. But Jade Cargill was in action. She went against Doudrop and some other Ming Shin to advance herself in the Women's King of the Ring. Fatal four-way match if she advanced. Duke Jade Cargill winning. Jade Cargill closer than we think. She wants to be queen of the ring. So we'll see what Jade gonna do. You see right here, she picked up Doudrop like with ease, like it was nothing for her doing that to Doudrop and stuff. And stuff. You saw how that was gonna go. Well, so, we saw how that went down as well. Well, we get to this right here. Jacob and with another one is King of Rain. Queen of the Ring. You see right here. Top Jade with her. Alexa Bliss won hers as well. Alexa Bliss in the semifinals. So we'll see. She won big time too tonight. Alexa Bliss went against the likes of Charlotte. It looked like Charlotte Flair is kind of coming up short a little bit, if you ask me. She's not winning as she used to. Alexa Charlotte thought she had in the bag, but Alexa Bliss came out of nowhere and did Twisted Bliss to get the win. So Alexa Bliss advances on. So we'll see. But you can tell right here the frustration and the it was loaded by Charlotte. It down. So Charlotte kind of coming up short again, not winning. Also Kansas Ray and what's her name. But we'll see how that's gonna go. But Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill won their respective Queen of the Ring matches. So, we'll see how that's gonna go down. But we know that next week on SmackDown, Alexa Bliss, if we can get the brackets right here, Alexa Bliss will Jade Cargill will take on Roxanne Perez, and Alexa Bliss will meet who she will meet as well next week on SmackDown coming up. So we'll see how that's going to all pan out for her as well. Well, speaking of that, proceed with caution. Naomi is the women's Money in the Bank winner. Naomi wins the women's Money in the Bank right here. Naomi with the briefcase in her hand that you can cash in on any champion at any time, every given night. So you see right here, we saw proceed with caution. Naomi standing above Tiffany Stratton and giving Tiffany Stratton a threat, a warning that she could come for Tiffany's title if she wants to. And told Tiffany to be prepared for what could go down. She didn't even do the same for Io Sky, so we kind of know, they kind of give us an indication she's going to be cashing in on Tiffany. And when that time comes, so now I'm saying that she's going to cash it in. So we're going to have to wait and see how this play out eventually between them. So we'll see how that's going to go. But Naomi, really sending her sights on Tiffany Stratton and not on Io Sky yet, but we'll see. That's going to be the problem down the road. Well, right here, Jacob Fatu, the United States champion, Jacob Fatu, came out there and turned his back on Solo Sikoa at Money in the Bank. And Jacob Fatu got confronted by Solo. Solo said that he the one that brought Jacob into the WWE, and he can be the one to take Jacob. Sikoa and Jacob Fatu really help feud. I think probably around SummerSlam. We'll see how this gonna go. But Jacob Fatu looks like he ain't scared one bit. Jacob Fatu looks like he wants to be body and rowdy. He'll do what he needs to do to win. I think one thing about Jacob Fatu, he wants to do what he needs to do. He all business, all gas, but no breaks. We'll see. Like we said, this is the start. Could we see the start of this legal coming out there and be Solo's new monster? Take down Jacob. Jacob's getting all this popularity that Solo wants, but Solo didn't get. But he legally was in action in a dark match tonight. So we'll see. Speaking of that, WWE Champion John Cena came out there to do his confrontation. John Cena did, but John Cena got met with R-Truth. R-Truth came out of nowhere. R-Truth came out there to attack John Cena out of nowhere. Left R-Truth. Left R-Truth left John Cena out laying. And our truth want a piece of John Cena real bad. That's what name of our truth. Our truth went for a juggler. You know, our truth did what he needed to do. Look at you right here by attacking John Cena, leaving John Cena out of lane. Our truth came to Nick Aldis. And he wants a piece of John Cena one way or another. I thought they was gonna wait till down the road, but they really gonna do this match. But now we kind of know now it's gonna happen next week on SmackDown. Our Truth will take on John Cena, but no, it'll be a non-title match. Which I think John Cena likely like that if the time went online. Our Truth coming back with a new look, a new attitude, but a new purpose. Can he show that new purpose down the road? That's gonna be the question that everybody wants to see. Our Truth being so happy go looking now one because you know what John Cena. So we'll see when our Truth will get his wish coming up next week. But speaking of that, the ring general Gunther. We'll talk about what's gonna go down with Gunther next week. Gunther with the world championship. Gonna be hot topics. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Well, we already know right here. CM Punk is now confronting John Cena. We talked about it. CM Punk and John Cena. These two will be beating each other at night champions for the WWE Championship. CM Punk even addressed that, hey, John Cena wanted to be like him as John Cena. CM Punk said that he got to be like John Cena was. So it was kind of reversal and stuff, but CM Punk was being sarcastic a little bit about what he thought. But John Cena wasn't buying that. But John Cena got to defend the championship against Punk at Night of Champions. You know, after John Cena said on Monday that, hey, you're going to wrestle me at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. And maybe CM Punk you talking about blood money, but a lot of people are speculating about what CM Punk being a hypocrite or what. But we'll see how this is going to go down eventually. Even to the point right here, John Cena, in front of Jay Uso, it will be going down. So there's a lot going down, even to the point of that John Cena can't win or lose. How that's gonna go, how that's gonna be coming forward. So Cena and everybody else, what? Well, we get to the end of right here, the King of the Ring tournament right here. We can go to it right quick. The main event was Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Andrade. Which one of these four men was going to win the King of the Ring and advance on to beat the winner of the semifinal for the Raw winner? We'll no longer find out right here as Cody Rhodes wins the match, and Cody Rhodes could be one step closer to be the King of the Ring and challenge John Cena once again to win back his crown, the WWE Championship. That's what Cody Rhodes had to do, but standing in Cody's way is Randy Orton, who could be the ultimate test. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes in the midst of the way. One of these two men want to get their hands on Cena. They're gonna have to win that tournament. That's what they're gonna have to do. But Cody Rhodes proved tonight that he is a top commodity. What he need to do, winning the win one piece, become the tournament winner. All right, that ends the SmackDown Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. Wrestling Hot Topics. We talk about this. This coming Monday on Raw. Gunther's going to have a big celebration of winning back the World Championship. I think this is a ploy to get Gunther back to Goldberg to wrestle Gunther probably in Atlanta for the Saturday Night Main Event special. So Goldberg and Gunther will be kind of like setting the motion. We thought it was going to be at Backlash, but it wasn't going to be at Backlash. So we kind of see how this all gonna play out. Well, speaking of that, congratulations to RVD and his wife Katie Forbes. They announced that they're expecting their first child, RVD, in his mid 50s, getting finna have a kid. Wow, ain't this some? We never thought, but RVD is expecting his first child. So congratulations to Rob and Dan on his kid. This is the pic right here. The announcement right here was made. Baby Van Dam was coming in 2026. Oh wow. Okay. Good for RVD. Yes, you can be like someone said told me. Have a kid anytime of the day. RVD is living proof of that. So hey, you see. Also too right here. John Cena with action figures of his eras. John Cena bringing that back one way or another. With John Cena, um, nearly 20 years, 25 years of action figures. You had Cena with each different aspect of the world life. Like 10 years ago, it was like for Cena. The new action figure line that John Cena is doing. So you tell where I'm John Cena, how everything went down. So you see how John Cena with the new. Speaking of that, Jay Uso will compete in the King of the Ring tournament this Monday on Raw as the final participant in that fatal four way. So look for Jay Uso. He want to get his hands to be in the King of the Ring tournament, which they just dropped the ball on Jay. It's real sad that he did. Well, we heard Bianca Belair still nursing her hand injury. She should be coming back soon at SummerSlam. Bianca Belair could be coming back SummerSlam time. Herself. We'll keep you updated if anything happens and keep everything else to keep you developed. If anything else develops, Bianca Belair injury, stuff like that, right hand leading towards SummerSlam. All right. As we talk about everything here on the Pro Wrestling Show. So, we'll leave with Cody Rhodes winning the King of the Ring semifinal in the Fatal 4-Way. Cody Rhodes moves on to the semifinal and perhaps moves to get one step closer to win to challenge John Cena once again at SummerSlam for the Undisputed Championship. So, thank you for watching this edition of Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, King Dix. Saying so long. We'll see you this Monday for the Raw Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.